Warning: the following review contains a potential game-changing event. An event so devastating that people may like it or hate it. If you do not want to be spoiled, close the video now. Again, you've been warned. And with that out of the way, folks, let's review Sonic the Hedgehog 234. And, jeez, can the Freedom Fighters get a break at all? But I'm getting ahead of myself, folks. So, the issue starts with Elias leaving with his family. And by his family, I mean Meg, his wife, and daughter Alexis. And they're leaving New Robotropolis because it is no longer safe while King Trollface is in charge. The Freedom Fighters will provide some cover on the first leg, though. That's always swell. And the vehicle they use to leave the area is actually the vehicle the Freedom Fighters used to storm the Egg Dome for the final battle, quote-unquote, with Eggman. And speaking of Eggman, well, he decides to show up and have a little fun with them. So, what is his first wave of attack you see? Well, he uses the Egg Swats. That's right, folks. We get to see the Egg Swats in the main comic for the first time. And, of course, Sonic's all excited to be smashing some new badniks. And, well, pretty much that's what they did. They smashed them. Sonic smashes. Amy and Tails shoot them and whack him with the hammer. Antoine slices him with his sword. And Bunny, well, Bunny, she's still not used to her being all flesh and blood. But, yeah. So, of course, back on the egg, but why I say Egg Dome? The Death Egg. Well, they are reporting that they're suffering heavy casualties, but Eggman says that's only the first wave. So they sent in the main event, and it is the revamped Mecha Sally, and accompanied by Metal Sonic. Oh boy, rebuilt yet again. And geez, I don't blame them for their comments on what they. I mean, in the last issue, Eggman weaponized Sally, and the modifications include the ability to fly and blades on her arms. And oh boy, does she use those blades in the issue! Wow. So immediately, Metal Sonic and Sonic get a little quick tango. And Bunny is trying to provide some little support. Meanwhile, Mecha Sally pretty much knocks Tails and Amy off the tornado. But thankfully, Tails was able to carry Amy to safety. And then Mecha Sally finally engages Sonic herself. And I like to applaud Ian on bringing back a little reference to the classic Sat AM. I like this line from the episode Sonic's Nightmare. I mean, look what she says. Or, yeah.
Sonic, where were you when the brains were handed out?
Yes, that line. Well, I noticed throughout the whole issue, though, that Antoine's been reciting little journal snippets throughout. I mean, the story is filled with Antoine journals making references to how good old the Freedom Fighters do, how he's planning on investigating Nagas after this whole escorting mission, and, well, that's a nice little touch. And I believe the reason why they're throughout the story is, well, some bad might be happening to our favorite French coyote guy, and, well, let me put it this way. Eggman is firing his lasers, trying to fire his lasers at Elias's cruiser, but keeps on missing, and due to some kind of technobabble scrambler thingy. And, well, sends Metal Sonic to latch on and blow him up. Well, turns out that Antoine manages to get Metal Sonic off the cruiser, and I haven't commented that Bunny and Antoine are using hoverboards. I wonder how they got those. Anywho, he grabs Metal Sonic, and then Eggman orders the detonation, and oh boy. Holy crap! Oh, holy crap! Did that just happen? I mean, wow! I mean, Metal Sonic blew up in Antoine's face? I mean, point blank? Jeez! This is dark! I mean, wow! I mean, the Freedom Fighters have had rough since Genesis. I mean, Sally got roboticized. Trollface became king. Bunny lost her cybernetics, and now this? Wow. We are heading towards a downward spiral, folks, for the Freedom Fighters. Oh, wow. Eggman is gloating. He loves it. He loves causing misery to the Freedom Fighters. But Eggman doesn't take advantage of the situation and pretty much packs it up and leaves. And of course Snively objects to this, and Eggman dismisses him. And at that point, this is the final straw for Snively. I mean, he said, "Screw this! I am going to enact my plan now." And that plan is happening in the scrambled arc of Sonic Universe. Yes, this issue takes place before issue 37 in Sonic Universe, and there are a number of footnotes everywhere to remind everybody, yes, this takes place before Scramble. Yeah. Watch my video on that one for more details on how Snively Plans works. Alright, enough self-promotion. Elias and his family finally make their escape, and Sonic and company surround Antoine, and poor Bunny. I mean, you gotta feel sorry for her. I mean, no one has to lose a loved one. No one. But Sonic assures Bunny that Antoine is still breathing, and Sonic picks up his body and rushes over at supersonic speed, hopefully so that Dr. Quack can help treat Antoine. Come on, will he make it in time? It's kind of hard to say at this point. I mean, wow. But the thing is, how did this attack happen? How did Eggman know when to attack? Where to attack? Well, turns out the backup story reveals the answer. Good old King Trollface decides to contact Eggman via the Purple Chaos Emerald, and well, before Trollface gives Eggman the location, he wants the identity confirmation. Basically, Jeffrey told Trollface that, well, things are sort of different from this Eggman. And for those of you who don't know, Eggman in the comics now came from another dimension, and this dimension is sort of similar to the Prime Zone, and there may be some differences. And good old Trolley wants to know if Eggman is who he says he is. So Eggman recounts the story of him being his younger days being all Sad AM Robotnik, fat and menacing like. Decides to go into the Zone of Silence to check up on Kodos and Max. But of course he goes in, tangles with the giant panda thingy Beist, and pretty much is brought before Nagas. Nagas had a little fun with Robotnik, and Robotnik manages to escape thanks to good old Sniffly, who at the time was not a disloyal little lackey. But beforehand, Robotnik decides to blow up Nagas' little crystal throne, and yeah. So, good old Trollface reveals the location and when they're going to attack, and of course, he wants Eggman to take the credit because I have a public image to maintain. Oh, when you get defeated, old Trolly, it's gonna be glorious. Glorious! Your downfall is gonna be sweet. I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna lick it up and no, getting too ahead of myself. Now, Jeffrey doesn't know this transaction took place, so he's in the dark there. So, is there hope for this guy? I don't know. So, what do I think of this issue? Well, shock. Oh my god. Holy crap. Those are the best ways to describe it. Well, the art, well, Stephen Butler did the art in this issue, and I have no comment. Ben Bates did the backup story, and I gotta admit, I love the rendition of classic Saturday AM Robotnik. And it's nice and makes it all a little menacing and kind of goofy, it kind of reminds me of the whole early issues where Dave Manick, I believe, did Robotnik back then. Kind of reminds me of that a little, and yeah. So I will give this issue a 9 out of 10, and I have to know what happens next month. I bet all of you want to know what happens next month, and well, we wish Antoine the best. Hope he pulls through. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end my review here, and I have a little extra to say about Antoine and a little surprise about Antoine after these credits. So if you want to stick around, by all means. If you want to just end the video here, close it up, that's your prerogative as well, because I'm going to speak my mind about Antoine and have a little service in his name. So, yeah. Well, folks, until then, see you next time.